Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to do an unboxing of the Aorus Gaming 2.0 motherboard. I think this one has Wi-Fi, so thank you very much Aorus for sending this to me. So we're going to open it, go through what it does, and in another video I will actually rebuild my PC with this motherboard. So let's get to it. I'll jump cut all this shit. Okay, packaging foam, very well packed anyway. So I'm just gonna get rid of this box because it's completely pointless. So here's the motherboard itself, guys. Pretty fucking awesome. I cannot wait to actually put this in my machine. So this is not the Wi-Fi one, I believe, because it doesn't say it on it, so I'm guessing it's not. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dive straight into it. So okay, there's not a whole lot to it. It's like smoked plastic. Oh man, this is incredible. So, obviously anti-static bag. Can't really see the motherboard because it's like smoked static bag. So in here we got the motherboard itself. We have some hidden compartments. Okay, that just comes out. Just get rid of that. We got a... Oh, that is actually pretty awesome. That is the 6-pin connector. So... you can wire all your connections in, like your power button, your speakers and all that. You'll probably get a better view of it. I'll zoom in later, but you can wire in all your cables into this and just plug this straight into the motherboard. So you don't need to be fiddling around. That is actually amazing. I've never had that on a motherboard. Just standard SATA cable, which is nice. 2 SATA cables. Okay, so that's nice. So I'm going to be putting an M.2 on this. So I don't actually need a SATA cable, but I'll probably put a hard drive on it for games and stuff. So, I mean, I'll use that later on. You got your I/O shield, which is standard. I like this because it's actually branded with Aorus, that's actually really nice. It's black. Is it grey on it? Okay, it's just grey on the back. So I suppose you could peel that off if you really wanted grey, but I don't mind black. Installation guide. Don't really need that. This is the actual manual and the drivers, I guess. Yeah. Let's go through it. Some French language. Don't speak French. And we got that one standoff screw, is that right? And I don't know what this screw is for, but we'll find out. So let's dive in. Let's get rid of this box. Okay, so motherboard itself. This is what I have been waiting for because, man, my motherboard on this machine it's not old, but it's just plain. It's just an Ace-Rock. But this is RGB. I can't even open it. This is RGB, but it also has 2 M.2 slots, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to check that. So, oh lads, oh my god, the way it's so heavy. Like, it's actually so heavy. This is incredible. All black, which is nice. All the components are covered with Aorus logo here and an Aorus logo here. That's pretty empty, but I mean the I/O shield is going to cover all that, so that doesn't matter. So there you go, boys. That's the motherboard itself. Okay, guys. So now that we've unboxed it, I'm actually just going to go through everything that it does and what it has, what are its features. I'm going to switch to the webcam for this because the camera I'm using here, like the light in here is not actually great. The camera is overheating and stuff, so I'm actually going to just use the webcam for this. It'll give us a better look at it anyway. The quality might not be amazing, but I mean, you didn't come here for the video quality, you came here to see the motherboard. So the box, I'm going to go through just a few bits and pieces of what's on it. So like this motherboard is RGB, so what that means is like any RGB stuff you have in your machine is going to be connected to the motherboard and it will control it, so it can control external lights and all that. I'm not actually entirely sure if it can control it on other components that are non-Aorus, but I'll have to check into that. Like for instance, your graphics card, if it supports RGB, I don't know whether it's going to carry it over to that. I would imagine it would. I would hope that it would, but we'll see. It also has a built-in amp-up audio, which means if you're not using a DAC like me, like an audio interface, you still should have really good audio out of the back, or at least out of the HDMI. It also has a fan stop controls and like smart fan, which, I mean, a lot of people think these are novelties and these are like stuff to just put in, but they genuinely work. Like the smart fan will keep your machine cool if it starts to overheat. You know, from the time you build it, you don't need to set any of these in the settings. It's all there. It's not going to overheat. It's going to kick in whatever fan is necessary. It's going to beep and tell you if a fan has failed. These are actually really good components as part of it. It also has a thermal guard on it, which I'll show you here. It's on the box, but I believe, is it this one, or it's a thermal guard like on board that protects this. So I don't know whether it's like just software or what, but the M.2 gets very hot in my other motherboard, like my old machine, very hot. So I'm hoping this will keep it cool. It's saying it will, so we'll see. Now it says there is 2 slots on it, and I keep coming back to this, but I don't see 2 slots. So I don't know whether you put like one in, or I'm definitely gonna have to look that up. But this is, if it takes 2, it's gonna be amazing, because I have like one for games and one for like my OS. So I obviously want to put the 2 of them in. I mean, it's probably gonna go somewhere else on the board. I'm probably just being an idiot, but there we go. So I'm gonna go through the USB ports and the colors and the I/O on the back. So the way this works is, so here you've got PS2. I mean, I can't believe motherboards are still making PS2, but it's handy because, I don't know, like if your BIOS fails or your BIOS is old or something like that, like it's only going to probably read PS2. So it is handy to have that. These yellow ports, now I know yellow means it's powered, but I don't know if this is powered, because it would mean that the PS2 is powered, which doesn't make sense. So what I mean by powered is, if the machine is off, these will still be powered. So if you have your phone plugged in, it will still charge. And that's great if you have your PC in your bedroom, because you can turn off your PC at nighttime and your phone will charge. You don't have to have like the noise of the PC on. The red is the same. Red means it's constant power, even in standby mode or off. And there's USB-C on this, which is pretty good, because most phones and like MacBooks and stuff like that are all USB-C now. So I believe red is high speed power, so it's like the turbo charge or whatever it's called, the super fast charge. Like I have the OnePlus phone, so that's gonna a quick charge, I believe it's called, but they all have different names. So they're both powered. The blue is just normal USB 3.0, but it's super fast. It'll actually be quicker transfer. Then you got your HDMI, but what the other ones are just black, so I'm guessing they're just USB 2.0. I mean, maybe they're 3.0, but I'd say they're just USB 2.0. And then you've got like full 7.1 audio, which is, or 6.1, whatever way they have it. No, 7.1, isn't it? 5.1 maybe? 5.1, I'm an idiot. And then like it has, which is very rare on motherboards these days, to have the optical, is that what it's called? Now, I only use this once because I'm not a big audio nerd, but I know that optical thing is really important for audio files and stuff. So that's the USB ports on it anyway. So just gonna have a quick look at the board itself. So like obviously this is covering the I/O shield. It's pretty nice, and when it's in the machine, it's gonna look really nice. Because on my current one, it's real bare. You can see this. The Aorus logo is gonna be nice. I don't know whether this lights up. It looks like this is an LED. I mean, I wonder. Yeah, I think that's an LED, or else it's gonna light up some way. And like this looks like. It looks like there's a lot of air going to be circulating here, so I don't think any of these parts are going to overheat. I think they've thought about this a lot, which is pretty nice. There we go. So that's the second M.2. So that's obviously like a cover that's on it, which is pretty cool. I mean, like that's nice that they cover it in. I believe that's the second M.2. Yeah, that's the second one there. So there definitely is 2 M.2s. I thought that was like a heat shield, but that's actually really well made. It's like metal. So then we've obviously got our CPU port, which I won't open yet because if I damage the pins, I am screwed. Another heatsink here for whatever this is. I'm not super technically minded, but I know it's a heatsink. 4 channels of DDR4 RAM, your 24 pin. I believe this is the RGB. There is a really nice design on it. I don't know if you can see that. Like, it's really nice. They could have just left it plain, but I like it, and it's see-through. It's transparent as well. Actually, the RAM slots I've just noticed are LEDs as well, so they're going to be RGB. We've got all the usual stuff. USB 3.0. I think there's 2 or 3 of them, is there? There is. So we got one here. We have USB 2.0, USB 2.0, audio. So there's actually only one USB 3.0, but I mean that's fine. I mean I think that's all you need. I don't know what this is. I read this is some connection for for USB, is it? I think it's the new one. I'll have to double check that. We got 4 SATA ports on the side, so you can see them here, and then we got the other 2 here. Yeah, the other 2 are here on the bottom. So I mean, it's a really nice board. I actually love the color of it. I love that it's just black and white, but it's just the right black and white, the right shade, the right paint, the Aorus logo built in. Like, I cannot fault this board. I'm interested to see how it runs now when I get it up and running. All the usual connections are here, and as I said, that part they gave you earlier in the box, if I show you the box, this guy is like the most amazing thing ever, because this, you're going to plug all your cables into it. My god, this webcam is so bad. All your cables are going to go into this, and then it just literally plugs straight into the board. Job done. So that's going to be good. So yeah, if you want to see an actual video of me installing this, I don't know if that's going to be boring. I'll probably live stream it, but I'm going to take apart my whole PC and install this. If you want to see that video, let me know. If not, whatever, I won't put it up. So that is the Aorus Z370 Ultra Gaming 2.0. I don't know if it's the newest one. I know there's a newer one that's called 7, and there's one with Wi-Fi. That if I was to buy one, I would buy the one with Wi-Fi, because I didn't buy my last board with Wi-Fi, and I just have a Wi-Fi dongle plugged in, because you need it. I don't even use Wi-Fi. Like, everything's hardwired, but for testing and stuff, and if I want to connect to my PC with my phone just to test some stuff, like I can use the Wi-Fi and rather than having to be hardwired. So I would buy the one with the Wi-Fi in it. And I mean, if you're going to go that far, buy the one with Bluetooth, so you can pair some controllers with it and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's the review, guys. Thanks for watching.